Discovering strengths and learning how to make them work for you is a concept that's at the heart of this programme. We're going to look now at what we mean by strengths and introduce you to some of the key principles that underpin this approach. Please keep an open mind and be prepared to challenge some of your assumptions. Let's start with a definition from the creators of StrengthScope, Paul Brereton and James Brooke. Strengths are underlying qualities that energise you, contribute to your personal growth, and lead to peak performance. The important thing to keep in mind is that our strengths are sources of energy for us. This is very different from simply thinking about strengths as things we're good at. Our strengths are our natural talents, the things that come easily to us, fuel us, and make us feel authentic. What is always surprising is that we may not be fully aware of them, or even if we are, we may not be using them effectively. This is why there is so much potential to use them in a better and more intentional way. Our strengths are always working, but if we're not aware of them, they can run the show without us realising it, and sometimes this can cause us more harm than good. Our strengths can help us thrive in good times and can support us through challenges. When we use our strengths skillfully, we feel at our best. We feel more confident, more resilient, and perform better. This approach to development has its foundations in the field of positive psychology. It was pioneered by Professor Martin Seligman at the University of Pennsylvania and developed further by author and management guru Marcus Buckingham. You'll see Marcus talk about strengths and how powerful an approach this is in a video coming up shortly in the programme. Using your strengths at work will lead to sustained high performance, confidence, and engagement. However, in order to make this happen, you need to identify them, develop them, and use them with care and attention. This approach refocuses us and gets us to think about developing our strengths, not our weaknesses. This approach doesn't deny we have weaknesses, and we will spend some time making sure that any weaknesses are not getting in your way. It's also important to remember that there is more than one way of getting to the same destination. We all achieve results in different ways. We don't need to be all-rounders. We need to know how to use our particular strengths to get the results we want. Once you've taken the StrengthScope assessment, you'll receive a personal report, which will help you to understand your particular strengths profile in a lot more detail. There are 24 work-based strengths that are psychometrically valid, and this profile is unique to you. Just playing to our strengths isn't enough if we really want to excel. We need to understand and build on them. Remember, strengths are innate and skills can be learned. Layering relevant skills experience and knowledge on our strengths is the route to peak performance. In much the same way, skills alone will not help you excel. They need to be skills that will allow you to use your strengths. Hopefully now you are keen to know more about your own strengths so you find out what those superpowers can do for you.